I know, look at them all. Look at those harmonicas.
Whoa.
Whoa, indeed.
Take these off so I can see you play the harmonica. I'll sure forget where they are.
Oh, we'll help you find them. I'm always losing mine too. I put them down somewhere. Where'd they go? Woo!
Wish we knew the words.
Banjo on my knee.
You know the words.
I know the words of that one. That was a good one. Oh, Susanna. What's that one?
Twinkle
Yay!
or ABC.
Yeah, that's fun. No, I don't know.
Here's what this is.
Oh my goodness.
Is it playing with his nose?
I think he is, dude. Whoa!
Did you just play that with your
Yay!
nose?
Extra skills.
Got a big
No,
nose.
with his mouth, silly. That's funny.
It looked like with
It was his nose,
No, he
actually.
just kind of covered his whole face so you couldn't see.
Yeah, he does do it with his nose.
I think that was his nose.
It was his nose, too.
It was?
He does it with his nose too.
That one was fun.
It takes lots of years of practice.
That looked hard. Wow, look at that big boy. Woo.
Whoa.
You've got two harmonicas.
Whoa.
One inside, one on
Two
the other.
and one.
4 in 1. Whoa.
Oh, I should have brought the glasses. I do have the glasses here. Miracle that I even found them.
One's a little lower and one's a little higher.
Okay, this one is in the key of C. And this one's in the key of G.
Yay! It's beautiful.
When I was driving school bus here in Northport, I'd have this harmonica with me.
Huh?
One like this anyway.
That
And
was small.
coming home from the ball games at night, the kids would start quieting down a little bit, so I'd start playing the harmonica for them. pretty soon they were most of them asleep.
Aw.
So I came to be known as the harmonica playing bus driver. Anyway, when I retired after 21 years of driving bus,
Oh.
Yeah.
this is what they gave me.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
Wow.
It's got 12, 1903. That's when I retired.
12/19/03.
NSD, Northport School District. And on the other side, it says 1/2/89 or 82.
Is that when you
Date
started?
You started?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
Really?
Anyway, I thought that was pretty special.
That is so special. You'd be the best bus driver ever, I bet.
I know.
We were lucky to have such a nice bus driver.
Anyway, the first Christmas that I drove a school bus, the bus drivers were out in the bus area filling up their buses and chatting in the morning before they left. And they were all talking about what they were going to give their kids for Christmas on the last day and driving for the holiday. We didn't have any money to buy candy canes and all the stuff that these bus drivers were going to give to the kids. And I thought, what in the world can I do for the kids? Because I guess they're accustomed to having something from their driver. And that bothered me. We could hardly afford anything for our kids, let alone them.
Yeah.
But they were such good kids. They were all just so good on the bus. Anyhow, one day I was thinking, in the scriptures, there's a place where it says, well, I think this incident was Peter and some of the apostles went to the temple. And there was this beggar sat at the temple gate every day begging alms. And when he asked for money from Peter, Peter says, silver and gold hath I none, but such as I have, I give unto thee. Pick up thy bed and walk. And this poor crippled man picked up his bed and went home. He received the best gift that anybody could give him. So I thought, maybe the kids would like to have me play harmonica. So after I picked up the last kid on the route, there was a wide place in the road that I could turn out. So I turned out there and I could see the kids. Oh boy, what's going on?
Oh, somebody got in trouble.
And I stood up and I says, I really enjoy driving a school bus for you. And I'd like to give you something for Christmas. But there's a scripture that says, silver and gold hath I none, which I don't have a lot of money. But such as I have, I give unto you. And I'd like to play a harmonica song for you. So I played a harmonica song. Excuse me.
best present ever.
Well, 2 or 3 years went by, and I did the same thing. I stopped there and I played a few harmonica songs for them. And then this one Christmas, I got to thinking they're probably getting tired of this.
No,
So
they
I
don't
need
know.
to do something to make it a little bit different. And I was racking my brain about that, and I was having a hard time coming up with something. Then the idea hit me. This is what I'll do. So this is what I did.
Okay. Oh my god. That's the best.
Wow.
And they liked
Alright.
that. That was fun.
Woohoo!
You
Well,
truly
or-
outdid yourself on that
Now your mouth hurts.
Our bus driver, mechanic, he was in charge of the buses. He knew I played the harmonica because he had heard it from everybody. And one night I came in from driving the bus, and he was there, and he got on the bus and he says, "I understand you play harmonica." And I said, "Well, I like to." He says, "I've played the harmonica most of my life, but he says, I've got emphysema now."
Oh,
And he said, "I can't blow it anymore." And he says, "I've got a chromatic, the chromonica.
wow.
It plays sharps and flats." And he says, "I'd like to give that to you on one condition. That you'll play me some songs."
Aw.
Well, this was just before Thanksgiving. And so he gave me this. It's got a little button here.
Whoa. That's cool. Whoa.
So we can play those sharps and flats that you can't hit with this other one. Well, I played with that thing and I couldn't figure out anything on it. So I found out where it was made, and it was distributed in New York somewhere. It was on the box that I had. So I wrote to New York and I asked them if I could get a book on how to play a chromatic. So they sent me a book. It was about like that,
Whoa.
Wow.
a regular sheet type book. So I worked on some of those songs, and my word, I was having a hard time. 'Cause I don't know how to read music. Anyhow, I learned to play this one from that book. So anyway, Christmas time came, and we had the Christmas break. And he was sick. This man was sick, Bob Hawks. He wasn't very old. Their 2 children were still in school, 10 and 13 or something like that. So I called him up and says, "I'm ready to come out and pay for my chromatic." So I went out and I played this song. This is one of them anyway. song that I learned when I was in grade school, I don't know where I was, what the circumstances were where I learned it. But it was a Western song. And back in the early days, the cowboys called little calves doggies.
Oh
I don't know where that came from, but that's what they used to call baby calves. So the song, if I can sing it so it sounds like it's music, I'll sing the words to you. And then I'll play it on this one. Nothing there along the plains that you folks need. Nothing there that seems to take the eye. Still you gotta watch 'em or they'll all stampede, plunging down an arroyo to die. So now there'll come another day. Oh, settle down, you doggies, till the morning. Anyhow,
It's a lullaby
I never
to
could
the
play that
cows.
on my harmonica because there's so many sharps and flats in it. So I thought, well, maybe I'll try that here. So this is what I tried.
Woo!
That's pretty cool. That's
That
kinda
makes it a
fun.
little easier to make a song, but it's a lot of work to develop the sharps and flats in there.
Yes,
That's amazing.
I don't know if I can play this one. There's another one I learned. I'll see if I can still play it. Maybe not. No, I can't.
Oh, it's all right. Happens.
Anyhow, it worked out pretty good too. That's when I played for him. And I keep this in there because that's what I played for him.
Aw, that's so special.
Awesome.
I've heard that story.
Okay, now.
Yeah. That phrasing is the most intricate.
Beautiful. I love Danny Boy.
When we were on a mission, I carried the harmonica with me all the time. And there were several times that we were looking for less active people, people that had fallen away from the church, and tried to bring them back. And when they found out who we were, they'd say, we have to go. What anything to do with it? I'd say, well, could I just play a harmonica song for you? Can you play harmonica? Come on in. And it was more fun. And we had a lady that we were helping. She was blind. Mexican lady, Sister Perez. I was thinking about Perez. And we'd help her with the scriptures, and then we'd play the harmonica, tell a few jokes.
Mhm.
She loved to laugh.
Yay.
And I had lots of jokes to tell. Anyway, that first Christmas that we were there, they had a big Christmas party of her family. She was living with one of her children, and they invited the rest of the family over. Man, they had a table from here to you,
Oh.
huge.
Nice.
And they invited us to come for their Christmas dinner.
Aw.
If I played the harmonica for them.
Your payment.
So the harmonica was really special with us on the mission. It was just really neat.
Mm.
Okay, is there any song, Vienna, that you would like me to play? If I can play it, I'll play it.
I don't really know.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
you
about
like
popcorn popping? You know that one?
No.
It's a fun song.
What?
Oh, I said it's a fun song. Please play that one.
We
Do you
can
know
sing
popcorn
it.
popping?
I do. See,
Popcorn popping on the rooftop is spring has brought me such a nice surprise. Blossoms popping right before my eyes. I could make a mouthful and make a tree. A popcorn ball that would smell so sweet. It wasn't really so that it seemed to me. Popcorn popping on the rooftop tree.
Yay!
You have to do You Are My Sunshine all
Oh yeah. You know, You Are My Sunshine? That sounds fun.
Yay! Oh,
Mom
that's
and
good.
Daddy used to harmonize in the car, that one.
Oh, yeah?
Every vacation.
I
I like that one.
like that.
Brings back good memories.
you could sing for us, sweet.
Yes, you need to sing that one for Vienna.
What's it called?
Sweet Caroline.
No,
Sweet Violet.
Sweet Violets.
Sweet
Yes.
Violet.
Oh my.
Okay, Grandpa, go for it.
And I'll make that grandpa play that on the piano.
There once was a farmer who took a young miss in back of the barn where he gave her a lecture on horses and chickens and eggs, and told her that she had such beautiful manners that suited the girl of her charm, the girl that he wanted to take in his washing and cleaning, and then if she did, they would get married and raise lots of sweet violets, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to foot, covered all over with sweet violets.
Yay.
Well, the girl told the farmer that he'd better stop. She called her father and he called a taxi before very long. 'Cause someone was doing his little girl right for a second, so that's why he said, if you marry her son, you're better off single. Now, that's always been my belief. Marriage can bring a man nothing but sweet violets, sweeter than the roses, covered all over from head to foot, covered all over with sweet violets.
Hey, that was fun. That song is a delight.
We have this big, tall, burly computer programmer in our ward, and he has palsy. His face droops to the right just a little bit, but he's really good at everything he does. And he's on the National Little League Baseball Committee.
Oh, really?
So he flies to Louisville, and he's really big in baseball sports. Well, one of our talent shows, and sure, she sang that song, and everybody was just rolling on the floor. I think we didn't even know you could sing, let alone do that kind of a show.
Great song.
You would have been right at home on the Lawrence Welk show.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, I wrote a song for actually the harmonica. When I'm driving on the school bus, I would just make up music. And some of that music was so pretty. Just like it come out of heaven to my harmonica.
Aw.
After Uncle Wayne and Aunt Yvette's little Tylene died, I was substituting for a route around this way, and I was just coming back, and I was playing a song, and it was just so pretty, and I pulled in about where the RV park is now, and stopped the bus, and wrote the words to that song that I just made up, and I played it over and over and over, and I don't remember it now, but I wrote the words down, and I gave the words to Wayne and Yvette.
Oh, so they have them?
Yeah, so they probably have them somewhere.
That's good.
Well, all this beautiful music that this thing would play for me, I could never play it again.
Huh.
Well, one day, I don't know where Mike and I was going, but he was with me in the car.
To Arco. Who
Why,
knows?
why
Who
we were
knows?
together, I don't know. It was. But this is after we moved to Washington. Anyway, I told him about this, and he was telling me about some guy that some people wanted him to go out and interview to write his life history, because he was really into genealogy. So he went out there with this little pocket recorder. And when he showed that to me, I said, that's what I need. I gotta have one of them.
Says Wenatchee.
Anyway, I can find the number. So I went and bought one and carried it with me in my pocket while I was driving the school bus in. Back and forth on the way home is when I'd play this. Anyway, I come up with this one song, and I made the music for it. I made up the words for it. And it's America's First Christmas.
Oh.
What was the other part? There was two parts to that. The Night of Light, the Star, America's First Christmas. It's the story of the book in the Book of Mormon of Samuel Wainwright prophesying.
Here, wait till this is done, Daddy.
Hi?
She's recording. I was gonna
There
say,
you go.
wait till that's done.
She's done leaving a message now.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, I've had several people try to write that music. And I've never been satisfied with the way they wrote it for some reason.
Huh.
Oh, it's been about, I guess, 3 or 4 weeks ago. Our ex-branch president, his second wife's oldest boy, plays the organ. And he graduated with a PhD in music composition
Oh wow.
from the University in Texas. And he plays the organ for a Episcopal church in their big cathedral down there. That's how he makes his living. Well, he was up visiting his folks, and I had asked his mother, who was quite a musician, if she would like to try writing this music for me. Well, I don't know how to give them the music. I just play it for them, and then they have to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I think I gave her a little recording. Anyway, she's so busy. They have 14 children.
Wow.
Split between the two families, and they have about 80 grandchildren now. Anyway, the boy was up visiting, and she asked him if he would write that music for me.
Mhm.
So they came over, and I played the music for them and gave him the words, and he says I should have it in 3 or 4 weeks. So I'm anxious to see what comes of that.
Oh, I can't
But
wait.
he played it then on the piano 2 or 3 times in 2 or 3 different ways. And the last time he added some really nice harmony to it. And I said, now that's what I would like to hear.
Nice.
Some good harmony. Okay, we'll put her in there.
Yay.
So I'm anxious to see what that's going to be.
Fun.
Anyhow, that particular song, our last Christmas in the mission, they have a Christmas time. They have a big Christmas party for the missionaries. Big dinner, everything in a church. Well, there was 400 missionaries in our mission, so they split it in 2. So there's only 200 in the morning, 200 in the afternoon. And they have a little program that they put on. I really enjoy the programs because the missionaries are all doing it. These young folks, well, some older people like us too.